Hello and welcome to the card rundown before Apex League Wrestling TV episode 25. Let's get into it. First, we got a lot of stuff to announce. We're gonna try and be quick here. At Apex League number 26 next week, we have the World Championship being defended. Bret Hart tries to make his second defense against Randy Macho Man Savage, who we saw beat Hiroshi Tanahashi to earn this opportunity. Should be a pretty exciting match. Then, upcoming. Wait, does that say shows? Oh, it does. We have the Black Friday 2022, like, special, whatever you want to call it, TV event. That'll be the day after Apex League Wrestling number 25, or 6, sorry, after 26. 25 in the date confused me. After the 26th Apex League Wrestling, we will have a Black Friday show. What will be on that Black Friday show? Well, there will be the finals of a trios tournament that will determine the challengers for the Apex League Wrestling Battle Royale title. So, the way that's going to work on Apex League Wrestling number 26, it's going to be the first round of the trios tournament. Then the two trios that win will face each other at the Black Friday show. The three winners will get added into an Battle Royale title match. What will those trios be? Well, we're going to have Death Triangle, who won the only trios match we've had in Apex League Wrestling. We're going to have a group of three randos, as determined by the Fire Pro game. We will have three former champions. I'll put all the former champions on a list. I'll rando three, and three of them will compete. That's any title, not just the Battle Royale title, former champions. And then we're going to take three people who've had not the most success, and we're gonna put them in a group, and we're gonna put that into a four teams of three. If that makes sense. A lot of numbers there. Okay, what else are we going to have? We're going to determine the challenger for the Apex League Wrestling Deathmatch Champion. So Sid Vicious has won the title. No one's earned 3 tokens yet, but by the Black Friday show, we will get people to the spot where they can wrestle to get those 3 tokens. And we're going to have a career accelerator match, which is actually how Tanahashi got himself into a number one contenders match, despite being, was it 3-3, 4-3? Let me check that. 3-3. He was 3-3 at the time. So it cost 5 matches to enter, but the winner gets ranked number 10, regardless of your record. Then we are announcing our next pay-per-view event, Situation Critical, on December 17th. How's that going to work? Well, it's a pay-per-view, so all titles will be on the line, and we're going to have a new, gimmick match, the Merry Motherfucking Christmas match, which is basically Feast or Fired. It's going to be an 8-way clusterfuck, and then I'm going to figure out a way to kind of rando who gets what. I have not fully figured out how I'm going to work this, so for now, all you need to know is it's going to be a Merry Motherfucking Christmas match. 8 people are going to get it on, and then probably the top 4 finishers are going to draw for a prize, which will be, 3 positive, 1 negative. That's kind of the current thought. And then let's get into some more future promotion. Apex League Wrestling TV number 27. We're going to determine who's going to fight the champion at Situation Critical, the next pay-per-view, when Omos 10-1 will take on Asuka or Penta El Zero M. And then this week's card. Let's get into it. Pretty excited about this one. It should be fun. So, the rankings. Randy Savage beats Tanahashi, moves up 2 spots. Omos stays pat. Asuka rises because of other people falling. Penta rises up thanks to beating China. And then everybody else, you can see, just kind of shifts up because of China and Tanahashi dropping off the list. So there is your top 10. I'm going to leave this up for a second. I don't know why. You could just pause the video if you really wanted to see it. Okay. Now the card. Bryan Danielson will defend his newly won Battle Royale title against Randy Orton, Chris Harris, and Buddy Matthews. A bunch of average white guys. Not Danielson, but the other guys. Then, thanks to this was supposed to be a card where I was gonna kind of build up the wrestling, the fill out the back end of the top 10 kinda, so that way people weren't just like 2-0. But thanks to 2 draws last week in death matches, I got to get some people with deathmatch tokens. So we are adding another deathmatch, Mr. Perfect, Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper's been in some awesome death matches. Who gives a shit what his record is? And Mr. Perfect was pretty strong early, and he's been on a losing streak. So he's going to switch over to the deathmatch division. Maybe that's going to help his luck. Then we have Too Cold Scorpio taking on Hito. This is really interesting. This has been something I've been following. So if you remember at Apex League 22, there was the right to respawn clusterfuck. Too Cold Scorpio won. He beat Hito at the end. Then, so they were the final two in the right to respawn clusterfuck. Then, since they were in the final two, they both get into the Battle Royale title match at the Halloween special. And the final two again were Hito and Too Cold Scorpio. This time, however, Hito wins. Then at Apex League Wrestling 23, they're again the final two. So 3 straight multi-man, multi-person clusterfuck matches. They're the final two. Too Cold Scorpio came out ahead 2 out of the 3 times they were the final two, but still these two have some unresolved issues because they've been so competitive, so in each other's way that they're starting to brew a little bit of a rivalry. Then we have Kenta Kobashi versus the Great Khali. Both of these two are coming off of a win in singles. I am very sure, not 100%, I would say like 90% sure that those losses are in multi-person matches. So I believe these two are both 1-0 in singles competition. Then we have a death match with 2 tokens on the line. Pitbull number 2 puts up his 1 token, and Colt Cabana puts up his 1 token. So each member bringing 1 token. The winner walks away with 2. The loser walks away with 0. These are going to be landmine death matches, so please let there not be a draw. Oh god. Death match. Again, 2 tokens, same as before, basically. CM Punk, he's got his token thanks to beating Sonata. Giant Bernard, he beat, checking, quick, Green Ant to get his token. So both of these 2 death matches, all 4 competitors bringing 1 token, and then we're going to have 2 people with 2 tokens. Maybe they're going to be the 2 facing each other at the Black Friday special. They're probably going to be, thanks to those draws. Okay, then we have oh shit, that number 1 contender should not be there. The rest of this is so good. I'm just going to keep it there. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm happy with this recording so far, so we're just going to deal with it. So ignore the fact that says number 1 contender for the world title. This is Penta El Zero M, number 4 ranked competitor. He's 4-0. The first win came in a trios match. However, those 3 other wins in singles competition, including over a ranked China last week. Asuka, number 3 ranked competitor, 4-4. Not the greatest record. However, that is 3 straight wrestling wins in that record. So, pretty good competitors, riding some win streaks, going against each other, and they're going to fight, and it's going to be fun.